If you are so sick and so tired and so disgusted, why do you have to be the date avenger or some crusade to torture other brown-skinned people? Why the hell are you going out with someone who reminds you of a low vibrational person that you don't want to deal with? What the bumbleclot is going on? Hello, knockouts. Tonya TKO here, and I'm a self-love specialist from TonyaTKO.com. I help you learn how to love yourself and each other. On this channel, we use viral video topics as teachable moments in our own lives for dating, relationships, and self-love. You ever seen something that made you so upset that you had to become super calm because you were afraid that if you didn't hold it all in, that you would just lose it? I just seen something online that has me really angry, and I'm trying to, because I don't want to snap in any of my videos, and I feel like I am close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Okay, let's go. All right, so I come across this thing on Twitter. There's a debate going on about going out with men for free food and mocking them on the internet. I said, surely this can't be. This can't be. So I click on the meme and look at what it is that I see. I see why, so Nairemi Haniam, why would this man ever think I was gonna date him? Crying emoji. Stop trying to play yourself, ugly, comma, glooks for the pizza. And then you see an image of a man who's sitting there very meek with his hands between us, looking down and stuff. And you can kind of tell from the body language, dude is a little shy or whatnot, right? And I was just going to post this up as a meme for discussion on my Facebook page. But while I was posting it, I clicked on the other image of her. Now, before we get into her, no, you know what? Let's start with her. When I saw this picture of her, I was confused. I was confused because I was like, is this some sort of not face swap? I was like, is this one of those programs that morphs a man face into a woman face or whatever? Because she looks so much like him that I didn't realize that that was her who was talking about this guy that she is on a date with, right? So she's calling him ugly, and her face and her facial features are not discernibly different from his to me. But then I look down inside of the pizza. You know, I'm going to try to zoom it out for you guys. Inside of the pizza, it says, on a date, ... kind of nervous. And then the guy has like some little face with the heart emoji, and he got some thumbs up on it and everything. And I'm like, that's when I decided to make this video. That's when I got angry. And look, I'm enjoying my weekend. Right now, I'm autographing books and shipping them out. As you all know, I wrote the book of affirmation, Self-Love. Book is an amazing book. It is a full color book where each page is a meditation in and of itself. And I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist. And I created these affirmations in the precise way to be able to rewrite your subconscious programming. There are instructions on how to do it in the beginning. And you use this book as a tool because our patterns and habits become a part of who it is that we are. Like this young lady who's grasping out for meaning and validation for herself. This is a young lady who is struggling with self-love herself, because when you love yourself, you treat other people well. Because the way that you behave is a reflection of what's going on the inside. So this young lady, and listen, I know that this video will pick up traction. Get this video into the hands of this young lady and tell her to contact me because she needs this book. And if you are the type of woman who will go out on a date to mock the person that you're going on a date with, contact me. I'm having a 2-for-1 sale. You can get yourself a book and get her one too. Listen, is this what we're doing out there nowadays, ladies? Is this what we're doing? Now, I remember I told you guys last week about a girlfriend of mine that I had in college, my roommate, who would when we were talking about the Aisha Curry thing, remember how she would give young men her phone number, and then when they would call, she'd be like, oh, why are they all calling me? Why? Oh, I'm so busy. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, they're calling me. Oh. And there were girls who used to talk about going out, for a meal. This is what we're doing. We food prostitutes now. We're food whores. That was to New York. Food whores. We're food whores now. That we're prostituting our time in exchange for a meal because what? You couldn't afford the pizza on your own? Or does it make you feel like some big woman to go out there to have a man pay for a pizza and you have no desire to even be on the date with him? How much is your time worth to get you to come up and out of your house, put on your little shoestrings around your neck, laced up in your jean jacket to come out there with your little false eyelashes on and your page boy bob wig? How much is your time worth? $19.99 for a pizza. That's how much it costs to get you to come up out your black ass house to sit down across from some man to put his picture on the internet with some disparaging, degrading behind comment, calling him ugly, and I cannot discern your face from his. And he's ugly. You know what, ladies? Listen, you know what? I catch a lot of flack from the men because guys think that I hate men because of the videos that I make. No, 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 no. I rebuke bums, and I don't like bum behavior. And this right here is bum behavior, that you would prostitute your time to go out on a date with a person and then mock that person while you're out on the date with him. Listen, anybody could get it. Male or female. When something like this comes across my desk with people who are blatantly and egregiously disrespecting other people, it's too much. It's too much. You need to get it. You need to get it. Now listen, I don't want anybody calling her out of her name. Like I said, this is a woman who is suffering from a self-love crisis herself. I don't want people calling her out her name, because if you call women bitches on my channel, you get blocked. Simple as that. Because we can have an intelligent dialogue about what is happening in our community between men, women. What is happening, first of all, in the day and age that we live in nowadays? I don't want to bring this up. Listen, I don't want to bring this up. But we got so many young men nowadays talking about how they don't go out on dates anyway. They want people to treat. They want this, that, and the other. And you find yourself a shy young man doing the best that he can, inviting you out on a date and paying for it as an opportunity to get to know you. And your response to that is to mock him, to call him ugly, and think that you would never date him. Fool, you are dating him. You're dating him right now. You're on a date with him. You're dating him. And your time comes cheap and easy. Because you are... Let me calm myself down. Because you are maneuvering yourself into a position to do something that you don't want to do in exchange for some sort of financial... I can't even think of the word. Because we're talking about a $20 pizza. I find this embarrassing as a woman. As a woman, I find this embarrassing. I want to hear your thoughts below. Why are we doing this, ladies? What is going on out there? What's happening that we think that this is appropriate? How low are we feeling about ourselves and the need to have some sort of power over another person, to try to humiliate them in an effort to try to make ourselves feel better? You think this makes you look pretty, dear? No, it doesn't. Look, I ain't gonna listen. It doesn't. Be a good person. You know what? Especially when it comes to men. People who love themselves love people who treat them well. Men especially love nice women, women who are easy to get along with, women who are not going to cause all of this ruckus. Now, yeah, there are men out there who are interested in dysfunctional situations, and these are men who are not really ready themselves. They ain't ready. What are they? They ain't ready for more. What are they ready for? Not when they're interested. Not when they are constantly chasing behind women who don't love themselves. Those men don't love themselves either. They're not ready for more. Ladies, be good people. That's all that I can say. Be a good woman. Be a good person. Spend your time. Invest your time. Invest your time. Going out on a date is an investment of your time. You know how many dates I get asked on a week, people? I mean, look, I make videos and and listen, give me thumbs up for the melanin popping. I was out in the sun yesterday. I noticed I've been pale, but I've been out in the sun and I'm looking good. Give me thumbs up for the melanin popping. But listen, for real though, if you're not interested in a guy, why get him to spend his money, what he thinks is an investment? You both invest in this situation. When there's a guy who's interested in getting to know you, he invests his money in getting you to come out the house and sit and dine and eat with him, and he pays to be a gentleman. This is done all over the animal kingdom, where the male of the species brings rations and food for the female of the species for a chance to be in her presence, for a chance to get a chance to be able to date, to mate, to whatnot. Be a good person. If you're not interested in dating a person, if you're not physically attracted to them, if you're not interested in more, if you're not interested in listening to what it is that they have to say, why waste your time or theirs? Be a big girl. Be a woman. I just, you know what? I want to snap, but I'm keeping myself calm because I know that what it is that we're dealing with here is a lack of self-love. And I feel my heart breaks for both of them, especially for that young man. You know what? It's like, ladies, we act like we don't have black men in our families. We act like our fathers aren't black. We act like our brothers and cousins and uncles aren't black. Or is that what it is? That we have such low vibrational males in our own family that we're going to take it out on other males who look or remind us of them. Why the hell are you going out with someone who reminds you of a low vibrational person that you don't want to deal with? What the bumbleclot is going on? I don't understand this. If you are so sick and so tired and so disgusted, why do you have to be the date avenger? Why do you have to be, God of mercy? Why do you have to be out there going out on some crusade to torture other brown-skinned people and men and girls or whomever? Just take your black ass out there and just go find somebody else. If you don't like black people, if you don't want black love, just go take your black ass out there and go get somebody else. Listen, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Because I don't understand this. I do not condone, and I do not co-sign on foolishness like that. You are a womb holder. You are taking your womb out there on a date to prostitute the time of the womb holder in exchange for food. Y'all, is you crazy? I don't understand. I'm perplexed by this. I'm perplexed. Ladies, listen, if I can say anything before I end this video, do not accept gifts. Do not accept gifts. Do not accept bribes. Do not accept payments, down payments, or even investments from men that you are not sincerely interested in. If you know that they have no chance whatsoever for anything, take your ass elsewhere. Just go do something else with your time. I know that men can be very, what's that word? When they're courting and they're in that mode, when they're attracted to you and this, then aggressive, is it? I don't know if that's the right word. I know that they can be very persistent. That's a good word, persistent. I know they can be very persistent. One of the things that I have found, because listen, first of all, that persistence, all of that is most likely guided by lust. If you're not physically attracted to him and you go into your intuitive center and you don't see anything between you two in the future and he's pursuing you aggressively, that's because it's lust. He's interested in having a slammer jammer. That's the only thing I can think of. Have a forthright conversation with him. And I mean forthright. If you know that you are not attracted to him and you know that you are not interested in him intimately, be forthright and tell him. And when you tell him that you are not interested in him, there's certain words I can't even say on YouTube anymore because then they stop the video from being able to go further and wider. So if you know, just look at my hand. If you are not interested in him in any way, here or there or here, if you are not interested in him and you see that his interests are different than yours, right? Let him know straight up with no punches held, no double talk, no soft speak, no flip, none of that. Just be straight up with him and be honest and open. And if you pay for your own pizza, pay for your own pizza. I feel like I'm talking like it's not really going to matter. Please, I want you to share this video with a young lady that you know who does this mess, who does this type of mess. Make sure you get this video into the hands of this young lady because she needs assistance. Tonya TKO said so, that you need some lessons and guidings in loving yourself. If hurting other people makes you feel happy, if hurting other people makes you feel good, if hurting other people makes you feel higher or better or more gleeful, temporarily, because it doesn't last long. Because when you're not putting a higher, listen, I keep telling you all that you are no different from me. We come from one universal energy. If you are not putting a high vibration out there, then you are acting in direct opposition. You are acting in direct opposition to the magnificent being that you are. And it doesn't feel good when you treat other people like that. Work on treating yourself right. Listen, order your self-love affirmations journal today. It is an amazing and it's a beautiful book that's filled with different pages. Some of my pages, it has people of all different ethnicities in there with messages that will help you just create and rewrite your whole entire life. Your whole entire life. And I love this book, and I made this book because I wanted to create an easy way for people to be able to just work the steps and do the things that they need to do. Because as a life coach, I decided to become a certified clinical hypnotherapist when I realized that as a life coach, people have patterns and habits that they cannot consciously change. If you want those patterns and habits to change, you got to get into that subconscious mind, that subconscious programming. Because a young lady like that, who feels this vacancy on the inside, who thinks that it's going to be filled up by stepping on other people, a person who feels that vacancy on the inside has to be able to fill herself up from the inside out. I'm going to get out of here now. Thank you so much for watching the video. Go out there and love one another. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. Love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you treat other people with love. You do. When you love yourself, you do the things necessary on the inside to heal that brokenness inside, so that you're not going out there as the capping crusader over there capping on people, trying to disrespect folk. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because it's like when I see that we start moving 2 steps ahead, then we come a step or 2 back. And listen, let's just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Let's continue to put one foot in front of the other. And I will see you all in the next video. Tonya TKO, and I am out. Make sure that you thumbs up this video, leave your comment below, share the video. These things really matter for the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe. If you like my videos, make sure that you know how to see them again by subscribing, liking, and look, you can even You can even look, screenshot me and share me via email so that you can always have my name available so you know where to find it. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Peace.